Welcome to another Team Solemn Circus Live Duel. Today on the right side we have Dark World. On the left side we have, I believe it's Scareclaw over here. I know, a very popular deck. Operated by Matthew. He actually got top 8 at our past regionals with Scareclaw, so I'll be having that in the description down below. And well, we're going to see Scareclaw go first here in set 3. That's not very good and pass. That does not seem like a really good opening for Scareclaw. I know they have lots of one-card starters. We're going to see Dark World here, activating the Allure of Darkness, drawing 2 cards, and banishing a Genta. Genta is going to be able to special summon itself out. That is its one special summon a turn. Crazy that a Dark World card has once per turn clause on it. And then we're going to activate Card Destruction here. Getting rid of a whole lot of cards, drawing some cards. We're going to activate some effects here. We do see the Decline in his deck. That was sent to graveyard there. And he's going to chain the Cavalry on the Jackalope. That's very, very good, actually. We do have a Salamander in hand. We're going to activate the effect, sending the Snow to graveyard to summon itself out. And then Snow effects can activate, and there's no such thing as multiple Call by the Graves in this format, so it's going to be safe to search. It looks like we're searching for a Graph, I believe. I think so. No, it looks like we're searching for a Genta there, I think. We're going to activate the gates, so we shouldn't have searched the Genta for sure. We're going to set 1 card. Activate the effect. We're going to be banishing the Chupacabra for cost, and then sending the Grapha to pop it back row. We're going to be popping the Twins Saw. We're going to normal summon a Trululi here. And activate the effect. Or, no, it's not an effect. It doesn't inherently summons. We're going to return it to hand, summon out the Grapha. We're going to overlay here for Dugaris. It's going to get impermed on the effect of yugiohtcg for cost. We're in your battle phase and attack with both of them. So that's going to be, I think it's 42 damage there. We're going to set another card in path. It's going to leave the Chiroli in the hand here. He's going to activate the Rhoda, which is going to be able to search him for it. We're going to chain Dark World Ascension here, banishing to summon itself out. But unfortunately, the card we have to send from our hand to the gate will be the Genta, which is not very good. They'll give him a body, which kind of sucks. So we have to use this negate very, very wisely here. He's going to activate the Imperm on the negate, and here we just let it go. We should not be chaining to it. Then he's going to normal summon the Rakeheart, Scareclaw, Rageheart, Rhinoheart. Its counterpart, the OG Rhinoheart. They're going to be able to link away for the Lightheart. It's going to search for the planet here. Planet's going to activate its card effect. And not the planet that you and me all know. We're talking about, planet Rexphobia. It'd be interesting to see these decks clash. They want to activate the Arrival to attempt to summon back the Scareclaw there. And we're going to chain the Dark World Archives. Shuffling back the Twin Saw, his target was the Rageheart, and then the Decline. Or banishing, not shuffling back, my bad. And then we discard, and it has to summon to his opponent's side of the field. So it's not a choice. Here we're just reading it, and we ask for the ruling question because, it is the old copy. He's going to read it himself. And it is still the same and has to summon itself out. So, unfortunately, he's going to get the body. And that kind of sucks. Going to link 2 away here. Into Dark. Dark's gonna be able to target any monster. And then we just made it so that he can actually make the mon, like he would have been stuck, I believe, if we wouldn't have activated any of those effects. Here he's going to link away for a unicorn. Unicorn effect's going to be able to activate here. Sending the baloney. Shuffle back that fusion, and he's going to activate the effect. And, Arrival's secondary effect is only once per turn, so the first effect's going to be fine. He's going to be able to summon back the baloney. He's going to go into the access code here, targeting the unicorn. Just going to make it a 53 access code talker. Pretty huge. He's going to banish the unicorn to destroy that Lugaris. And then he's going to pass turn. Okay. Interesting choice here. I mean, he did want to get rid of. He got rid of the field spell. Oh, he's actually chaining it. My bad. My mistake. Leaving the Dugaris on the field there. Popping that field spell was definitely a good idea. So. Oh, he's popping the field spell and attacking. My bad. Here we're going to activate the Ascension. Graveyard effect to add the rainbow. Or we're going to send our rainbow from our hand to add it back to the 2-hand. And then rainbow's effect's going to be able to search here. I do not think we have this game. We're going to activate the effect to send. And then we're going to pop. And he's just going to say, you have it. So here we win game 1. Drawing that rainbow there was definitely a, very, very lucky. If we wouldn't have drawn that rainbow, I don't think we would have had it. Being able to search for the monster is just kind of cracked. And I mean, not the field spell. The effect is insane of fusion spell. Being able to add it back to hand as well as like discard diffuse to get your card effects, busted. Whoever at Konami is making all these, I just want to personally say thank you because these cards are cracked. Here we're just having a little talk as well as shuffling in. Wondering if I think I was talking to him about if he thinks Scareclaws are going to get more support. We saw that some of the other decks are getting support, and I think that we know that the Kashtira are like the bad guys of the whole thing, and that the Scareclaws as well as the not Tri Brigades, my bad, as well as the Tier Elements are from different worlds, which we saw from another archetype. Like it's a ball archetype, which is kind of cool. Here we see Scareclaw start off with the planet, building a search for any Scareclaw monster, searching for the right heart, I believe. We'll normal summon the right heart and activate the effect, and this is gonna, I believe it's the same combo as Tier would be with their field spell. Normal summon search, but they don't have a anywhere as near as good card as Tier does. We're gonna link away into the light heart. Let's go search for the trap card here. As well as search for a second planet. We love level 1s that search for field spells. Shout out to Solemn Great. We're going to see Vista Starfrost being summoned out by, sending that Lightheart. Lightheart can summon herself back, and then we're going to activate the Arrival to summon out the Reichheart. Reichheart, my bad. Then we're going to link away into the Triheart, which is just a Link Baguska. Here, we're going to activate the effect to summon back, I think, but I don't think we can do that because Tryhard needs a level 3 or lower. Here he's going to activate the Slash during the standby phase, which is just a cracked card. This is a negate, pretty much. We're going to activate, he's going to choose to negate that. Makes 100% sense. Then we're going to activate a Nessie. Here we're shuffling it up, and then we're going to be telling him to choose or roll. Makes no difference to us. He's going to roll a 6, he's going to roll a 3. He's going to hit the Bigfoot there. So Nessie is going to summon itself out, and then we're going to draw one card, and then we can activate the Bigfoot effect. And do we go for the back row, or do we go for the monster? Here we're just trying to read the card in the graveyard. And we didn't realize that the arrival protected it, so we tried popping the Tryhard, and then he's going to just negate with the, or protect with it with the arrival. We're going to activate the Jackalope, and he's going to hit the Silva. It's going to summon itself out and then draw one card. So that's 3 bodies on the field. They are all in defense position due to the Tryhard. Then we're going to activate the Zora, sending the Brow to summon itself out, and it's going to be able to draw one card. Are we going to make a Saryuja here? We are. Oh my god. Here we're going to see Saryuja draw 4 cards. I miss the old Danger Dark World combos. You need to put 3 back. Sometimes it's really hard to tell which ones you should be putting back. We do see a Gates in our hand. I think we put back Gates. And we did. We put back Gates and we kept the Lure of Darkness. And we're going to banish the Brow again, I think. Then we're going to activate another Danger Monster. 33% chance here. And he's going to hit the Grapha instead. We're going to summon out the Chupacabra. We're going to be activating the effect, targeting the Tryhard, and for the second time, we're going to send it to Graveyard. And there's nothing to protect it there. Then we're going to be normal summoning a 3rd Brow. Holy. And then he's going to be chaining the Magnemite here on the Grapha. We're going to special summon Grapha with the Saryuja there, with its once per turn special summon effect. Magnemite was pretty good there. Here we're just taking a chance to read some of these monsters. Looks like we're debating IP here. Going for the Muttcracker. No, going for the IP makes sense. Then we're going to see Grapha being able to return a card to hand, especially when itself out. And I don't think we have enough gas for anything else here. And, you know, we're going to enter battle phase, and then Saryuja going to attack. We're going to attack with the Grapha, then attack with the IP as well, with only 1 card left in our hand. I'm looking at our extra deck. I don't think there's very much. I mean, there is a Unicorn, but that's only 1 card. And here we know his last card is Planet there. We're in the end phase, going to search for the Druid Worm. So he has Druid Worm, Planet, a face down, and then a top deck, which we do see now is Twin Saw. He's going to activate a 2nd Planet that we knew he had, searching for any of his Scareclaw monsters. I wonder if it would have made sense to shuffle that back on the activation there. He's going to banish or summon out the Druid Worm. They're going to chain the IP, going for an Appaloosa. That's an interesting choice here. Enter battle phase, attacking over the Appaloosa with his Druid Worm. This is a normal summon. Maybe we're trying to like make sure we live another turn. I'm not too sure what this one card does, but searching for the arrival is pretty crazy. Does he not have any try Scareclaws in grave? Here we're going to draw for turn, and we do have a Grapha in graveyard. We know we have a normal summon. We're in a normal summon, a Brow, I believe. And then we're going to return to hand, summon out that Grapha. So we're reading the Salamander once again to make sure that we have it correctly. We're in our battle phase, attacking with the Grapha. Then we're going to activate the effect of Salamander to add it back to hand. So now you have 3 cards in hand, and we know we have the Salamander. So we're going to activate Salamander here, getting rid of a Brow to draw a card. There can't be that. That's so many Brows. I don't really know what else to say. That's a lot of Brows. Here we're going to pass. Going to link Summon in the Dark. Dark effect and activate. So obviously that card we drew was not good enough. You're going to take our Grapha. Going to activate the Arrival. And this is going to be enough for another Tryhard. Similar with the Rage Chart. Rage Chart effect can be able to activate here. Searching for any of his Scareclaws, I think. Searching for another Arrival, that makes sense. Somehow a Monster Reborn is not once per turn, but the Protect effect is. Like, what's up with that? We're going to go for another Tryhard. Tryhard effect's going to be able to activate here, summoning out the Baloney. Then we're going to summon out the Astra. And then Arrival again for a Reinhardt. And that's just going to be enough. That's so much. We're scooping at that. That's going to be game. So moving on to the all-important game 3 here. I know we have the advantage because we are choosing who's going to go first. Which is most likely going to be the Dark World. Being able to activate a lot of the card effects, getting so much advantage as well from that is just huge. And having some cards like some of the trap cards that they have is insane. I hope Scareclaws actually get a new card like that. Like, Arrival's is a good card. They need another monster, I think, to get consistency. And then maybe some other, like, I want to say, like, another trap card. Because I already have, like, I think 2 or 3 traps. They just need, like, a monster and another, like, power spell, I guess. Like, we see that Tier Elements are getting, like, I can't think of, like, 3 more spells. And they're getting 2-ish new more monsters. One of them is a Kashtira tier. It'd just be nice for Scareclaws to receive the same amount of support. Even though we know that Konami doesn't make all decks equally. I don't know. I think the deck is really cool. Cool design. Really cool art. I think that I hope that we get a little bit more Vista Star Frost lore. Like, I loved the Albaz lore. Which in this year, actually, we're going to be doing an Albaz themed duels. We're going to have Albaz and his friends, duel with a bunch of the people, again, dueling in Sword Soul and, like, We're going to see Despia versus Sword Soul, Despia versus Dogmatica. Yeah, that's going to be pure Dogmatica. Going to be kind of crazy. We're looking at some of those cards. They're actually really good. You know, not really good as in take it to a regional is really good, but really, really, really good in like a bag by itself. Like if there was like isolation, that deck would be tier 0 if it was the only deck in the format. But you know my boy Albaz is going to go hard. He's in all the decks, other than Tortle. So here we're going to see Danger Dark World start off by activating the gates. They're going to activate a Danger effect. They're going to get Ghost spelled here. We are getting into time, so that's going to be very, very important here. And here we simply hope he hits the Danger. And if he hits the Danger, we pass. He half his life points, and that's going to be it. So here he does not hit the Danger. He hits the Rainbow. So we're going to summon out the Bigfoot. He's going to gain 3,000. That's going to be huge. We're going to activate Card Destruction, sending those 2 cards. And we didn't activate Rainbow. What are we doing? Isn't Rainbow mandatory anyways? Well, that would have affected it a lot. We would have sent 2 cards. We're going to activate the gates here, banishing to send and to draw. I think we just threw that, to be honest. We would have been able to add another card, discard another card, so we would have drawn that card there. And then we would have been able to activate the gates. Also, having Grapha in rotation is huge. We're going to summon the Beige. Summon out the Rainbow. You know, he's going to gain so much life points again. Imagine with Grapha here. We could just return that to summon it again. Oh, my. Here we're going to set 1 card, and we're going to pass. What kind of end board is this? I mean, I guess we are under the... Ghost Girl. Here he's going to activate the Arrival and summon out his Astra. Which we know we did hit the graveyard. Gonna link away for the Light Heart. Activate the effect, you know, searching for the field spell here. Activating the planet. I'm gonna be able to search once again. I think there's 2 DD Crows in his hand and 2 more of the Coast Girls. As we're approaching time, I think it's pretty much sealed the deal. Doesn't even matter what he does here. He just has so much advantage over us with the life points. He's going to be normal summoning the Dogwood, linking it away for the Triheart. Triheart's going to turn everything in defense position with the Baguska-like effect. Parallel Key is going to be triggering here, summoning itself out as well as the other one, which I see a rank 4 coming over in my time soon. Then we're going to see the Acro summoning itself out with the Triheart effect. That's going to search for a Baloney. Then we're going to see the effect of the Rykart pop a card because we have 3 cards onto the field in defense position. We're going to be summoning out the Rykart as well as the Baloney and activate the effects here. You know, we have nothing, he says. So we just tell him that he can go as fast as he like. You know, making sure that he is, like, he's doing his best, that he does attack for game and not just stall for time, even though he's winning, because that's the kind of player he is. So here, time gets called, he has more life points, and we're just going to scoop it up. You know, the Dogwoods are crazy. Yeah, he definitely had that game either way. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget your Dark World effects.